Hello everyone, myself Sowmya, Assistant Professor in CSE AIML Department, MLR Institute of Technology. In this video, we are going to discuss about basics of HTML. So coming to the agenda of this presentation. So this presentation covers what is HTML, what is the basic syntax of HTML, the standard structure of HTML program and different example applications. So coming to the HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. It is used to design a static web page. As we discussed in the previous video, HTML is used to create a static web page. So HTML is the standard markup language for creating the web page, but it will provide only the structure for your web page. It will not make your web page as interactive. It will provide a basic structure for your web page. And it consists of a series of elements. So whatever the web page you can see, it contains a series of elements, like it may be a text box, it may be a drop down box, or it may be a button, it may be a checkbox, or it may be a radio button. So these are all, we are considering all these as elements. And HTML elements tell the browser how to display the content. How to display the content, you can also call it as a structure. So HTML will provide a basic structure of your web page. So it will tell the browser how to display the content. And coming to the basic syntax, the HTML will contain two parts basically. One is the first tag you're writing as doc type. What is the document type you're writing? The document type I'm writing as HTML. And also the first tag, the parent tag in your HTML program is the HTML. So every tag should close with the corresponding tag. So if the closing tag will be preceded with the slash, right? After completing the code, you have to close that tag. So this tag is containing, the HTML program is containing two parts. The first part is header section and the second part is body section. In the header section, we can maintain the meta information, the information about your web page or the title of your web page. Generally, we'll write only the title of our web page, which we can see on our website page. So on this window, you can see whatever the name you're giving, that will be seen here. So here I'm writing the title as page title, that you can see here. The page title, and also we can also give the meta information. Who is the developer of this website? What is the profile of the website designer? So everything you can mention in the header section, that we will see in the future slides. And the second part is body part. What exactly the program will contain here? So whatever the different elements you want to add for your program, those elements you can write, you can mention in the body section. So here I'm writing two elements. One is H1, that is heading, and the other one is P, that is paragraph. So after adding these two elements, I just want to close this body tag. So after closing the complete program, finally you need to close the HTML tag. So this is the output I will get here. The first one is heading, my first heading, followed by the paragraph message, that is my first paragraph. So the same explanation is given here. So coming to the standard structure. So HTML document is mainly divided into two parts, as we discussed in the previous slide. One is header section and the second one is body section. So in the header section, what exactly it contains? This contains the information about the HTML document. For example, the title of the page, version of HTML, metadata, etc. So metadata is nothing but data about the data. So data about the data in the sense, for example, I'm designing a website. So who is the developer? Who is the designer of this website? So I want to know about the designer of that website. So I can give my LinkedIn profile or the version which I'm using. All the details about your website you can mention there. So that will not be displayed on your website, but that's only for knowing. So coming to the body, this contains everything you want to display on the web page. Whatever you want to display on the web page, whatever the element you want to display on the web page, that you're going to add in the body section. So here a simple example which shows the complete structure of your web page, the HTML program. The first line you're writing as a doc type, what is the document type you're writing, and after that the language which you're using for your HTML. Of course, the first tag is the HTML tag. For this HTML tag, we are writing one attribute here. What is that attribute? Lang. So what is the language you're using? You're using English language. So lang is nothing but lang is equal to in. So defines the language of the content. What is the language you're using here? English. So there's a comments. So in HTML, we can write the comments using this syntax. So you can write your comments and you can close your comment using this symbol. And next, you're writing the header section. In the header section, as we discussed, we can mention the metadata. So here in the metadata, first you're mentioning about the character set. So what is the character set? You're using UTF-8 Unicode transformation format. So we know the Unicode transformation format, you're using 8 bits. So each character will be converted into 8-bit format. And next, you're also giving the compatibility of the version. So you're designing one web page. The web page should be compatible with which versions of the web browsers, what type of web browsers it should be supported. That also you can mention here. So HTTP equivalent, so the compatible with what type of browsers or what versions of the browsers, that you can mention in the tag. So you can observe for all these things, you're using a common tag name, that is meta tag. So next is for make website responsive. So what is the width it should occupy, the website width, all those things you can mention here. And next, the name of the author, who is the developer of that website, that you can mention here. And the LinkedIn profile, the profile of the author also you can mention here. And the description, if you want to provide some description or the promotion message of your website. So my website is for so and so, something like that. You can give like that, the description about your website. So the title of your website, as we discussed, if I provide the title, that we can see on the web page. That's all, that you're closing the header section. So as we have seen, the header section is providing the title information. Along with the title information, it is also containing some meta information, where the meta information will contain the compatible browsers, the character set which you are using, and the author details, author profile details, the information about your website. All these information you can mention in the meta tag. And the next is body tag. Inside the body tag, whatever the content you want to write on the actual web page, that you can mention as the elements. So that's all. Finally, you're closing the body tag on also the HTML tag. Of course, this meta information is not mandatory for every program, but whenever you want to design actual website and you want to deploy the website onto the cloud, then you need to add all this information just to knowing purpose. So the user has to know who is the designer of the website, or what is the profile of the website, and what are the different things provided by this website. All the meta information you can mention in the header section. So inside the body section, we can use different tags, like it may be H1, H2, H3 to H6 for different heading tags based on the size of the heading. You can see, you can use different heading tags. Next, paragraph tag, division tag and span tag, bold, italic and underline tag, list tag, unordered list, ordered list tag, image tag, audio tag, video tag, and iframe tag, table tags like th, td, tr, form tag, label tag, input tag, and other tags. Whatever the tags you want to create, whatever the web page content you want to create, those tags or those elements you can add inside the body tag. So a simple example, as we discussed in the previous slides, the same example here we are writing. So in the header section, you're writing the title as my first program. And next, in the body section, I'm creating one heading followed by one paragraph. So that's all. Close your heading part. After closing the program, close your HTML part also. And this is the output you're going to get. The first line is the heading section, and the next is paragraph section. So that's all about this video. And this video we discussed about the basic structure of HTML and one simple program of HTML. Thank you.